Has your child's imagination ever gotten you into trouble?
Welcome to Parenting Matters Now, a source of parenting advice a few minutes at a time.
Hi, it's Dr. Roger Smith, Parenting Matters Now. This Sunday, I was attending a church where there was a children's sermon, and all the little children, there were 5 and under, were called to the front, where there was the person presenting the message to the children was trying to paint a situation that was impossible, and that he wanted them to conclude that there was no way that they could solve the problem. However, what he forgot to realize is that children that are 2, 3, and 4 do not think in the realm of impossibilities. Everything seems possible. That's why fantasy stories and cartoons have the characters doing things that are really impossible, but the children do not see the impossibilities. And so in this children's sermon, he was trying to get them to say that can't be done, yet they offered numerous solutions to the problem that kind of defeated his purpose. But nonetheless, it was a picture of how sometimes our children's imagination is a bit of a challenge. And we need to understand that children in the early ages have very unrealistic estimation of things. Like transporting over great distances should take just a few minutes. The amount of time that it takes to do something should be very short. And the possibilities of buying something that's very expensive, there just seems to be no limit in their mind. And so we need to understand that when we're explaining things to small children. So when you're taking the children to, say, see the grandmother, and it's going to be most of the day to travel to get there, to say to them that it's going to take 5 hours to travel there, that doesn't really mean much to a child. But you could say, well, it's going to be after we eat lunch and almost by the time it's time to brush our teeth and get ready for bed. That means something. Those are tangible concepts to them. And so time with numbers and words that mean something to us sometimes don't mean things to children. So explaining the importance of something, why it's important to you, you have to evaluate where your child is neurodevelopmentally, where their mental, their concepts of logic, which comes much later. Those things are not operational in the early stages. And so putting it in children's terms, and it takes practice to explain things in terms that they can relate to. I love watching my wife read the children's books to our grandchildren, and they will get so absorbed into a story because it seems real to them. The characters are not just names. They're not just little pictures on the page. They are people. They are real to them. So their imagination is a beautiful thing. It is something that is fun for older people to watch the imagination work. It has its own sets of problems when we're trying to communicate to them things of importance, things of explanation, and use their imagination to your advantage and not to your disadvantage. When your child's imagination gets you into trouble, you have to be imaginative yourself and learn a way to communicate to them and to others. Is Dr. Roger Smith, the Parenting Matters Now.
Subscribe to Parenting Matters Now for more advice, or go to rogersmithmd.com to search for more topics. See you next time.